Hello guys, this is Rohit Raj and today I'm going to do the third experiment of my database lab. These are the questions that have been given in our lab. So let's see the questions. So how many students are there in the membership? As you remember, if you see my previous videos, the data set and the tables, the constraints, the columns, I have explained them in my previous videos. If you haven't, please go watch them. So the student numbers and how many books. Okay, I'll get to that one by one. So this is the spoon file I saved in order to do this video. So first question, how many students are there are the members of the library? So let's see, these are the students are the members of the library or not. Maybe this from logically thinking, this number of these are the number of students present in the membership. And how many books have been issued to the students? Uh, For that, ISS record. See, these are the according to this, 4 books have been issued to the students because let's start from ISS record. Go shows the records table in which the books have been issued. So, what's the average price of the book in the library? For that, let's go see. This is the average price. The aggregate function of average is used in this method, in this query, to find out the average price of the books. And then what is the maximum price of the book in the library? See, the maximum price is 600 using the max function aggregate function from the database built-in functions. And then the maximum the total cost of the books in the library is the sum of the price. The total sum of the total prices is the total cost of the books. So sum is that sum function is used over here to find out that. And then display all the details of the record whose student name starts with A. So see here the book number and name from the book order by book number ascending order. Okay, sorry, this is where that happens. See, select star students where the student name starts with A and then percentage. A percentage actually represents like the starting letter is absolute and then the rest are whatever it might maybe it takes in, so displays them. So select start from student from where the student name is a percentage. That means there are no students with a name. Let's check that. Okay, Shankar S K D D S S. So there are no students in the table with name starting with A. So this is working perfectly fine. And then name, list the book number, book name from the book table, and results should be descending and ascending order from. Okay, so book number and book name from the book table, and we have used the order by function, order by syntax here to set them in ascending order. So it's now the books are displayed in ascending order, and the same syntax you making it ASC to DESC makes it ascending to descending order, and now it's showed in descending order. You can check it, these are the exact opposites of each. Okay, how many distinct author books are there in the library? See, select count distinct book name from the book. So it counts the distinct authors. Okay, this is book name. They asked about book name or authors. They asked about the author. So the author here, distinct authors, distinct in the sense it distinct function takes in the name, takes in the column, checks if there are similarities. It reduces redundancy and gives it back, and that is counted one after other by count function from the built-in, and then showed in the displayed out. So display the books issued before June 2014. So here we select book name from ISS record where the date in ISS record there is in ISS table there is a date column which takes the input as date and registers the date on the which book is taken. Now we want to know before June, so the 1st June of 2014, before less than June of 2014, whatever books are issued, it displays them out. And then the next, display the month between August in full. So okay, wait, now we have to show them the books that are what you say, what you say, yeah, issued between 1st January and 14th August. So we use from 1st January and 14th August. This is the syntax we use to find that. So once we use the same syntax, but instead of less than here, we just give an and symbol with the two dates. Uh, so and symbol here actually takes it as from this from 1st January to 1st August. So these are the books issued in that time. So then display the total number of books borrowed by students whose membership ID is 1 month. So count book number, count of book number from ISS record with membership is membership is a foreign key to the ISS record, and there is also a there is also membership in the there is also what to say, there's also membership in the membership table, and which is the primary key. This function relates to the both and gives the count of number of books taken by the student with that ID number. Display the student book table using by character function int cap lowercase uppercase. See here int cap hello world, int cap from dual. So int cap hello world. See init cap the whole the first letters of the each word is been automatically capitalized. Here I haven't given a capital H or what so, but since I used in cap, it automatically got capitalized the first letters of each word, and then hello word in the uppercase, it makes the whole word uppercase, and in the hello word it's lowercase, it makes the whole word lowercase, hello world lowercase. Since the hello world here given is also already lowercase, you don't see it, but once you give the uppercase value, you will get to know that it works fine. And then display the student books according to alphabetical order. See, alphabetical order is nothing with the ascending order of the books. So in the same order by book name with ascending order gives the alphabetical order. Display of books according to alphabetical. Okay. List any 4 numerical functions using uh, using by system. See, floor gives the floor value, absolute gives the absolute value, no round offs. Absolute gives the absolute constant value, and round off gives the rounded off decimal value, and the trunk gives the transi gives the transcended value. See here, absolute value is the absolute value. So even if you give a negative number over here, it will show you the positive number of it, the absolute count of it. If you give the floor value, since the lowest like the nearest integer towards the lower bound is 2, it gives the 2 value. If you give a round off, okay, in this case the round off and the floor works perfectly same, but in case this value is about 2.5, it gives the value 3, and if the value is less than 2.5, it gives the value 2. That is what round off is used for. And transi is used for like removing the whatever decimal point is there over in the number, the value is removed and then comes back, and which book is purchased most recently. So according to the okay, so wait. Yeah. So here, according to the, we are displaying the ISS record ordered by the date in descending order. So the highest from the highest, like the most recent date to the most oldest date. So now the first book number which is been displayed is probably the most recently bought book. And then what are the total amounts of fine to be paid to the library? So total amount of fines to be paid to the library. Yeah, sum of fines. The sum of total fines is the answer, and the total number of books of each author. Sorry. So a count of book name from the author, a group by author. So each author, like it gives the count of the book numbers with along with displaying the author and group by author. Group by is used to group redundant data into groups. Like if there's a department, 3 departments, and the columns, like the count is displayed according to the departments for each. And how many books there in each category in the library. So these gives the categories of the library the same thing of the previous thing. So this the cost of total books under each category. The sum of category is the same sum, and now it is grouped by category, which gives the different types of like different categories are used, and then the sum is made, giving the total sum of books according to the category. This is my third experiment database. Thank you.